Number one source for Elliott wave technical analysis. Today is July 8th, 2013, and today I will be covering a couple of key pairs, including the Euro Yen and the Kiwi Dollar. So now let's just start out with let me just jump to the Euro Pound, a pair that we touched upon earlier last week. It was a pair that we looked to enter long. We entered the pair long at 0.851, and we are looking. Our targets for this pair is 8, 6, 7. So we're looking for this pair to push higher from this region. So as constructed, we have waves 1, 2, and 3 that extended wave completed, and then now we're stuck in that fourth wave. So we could be in some form of triangle or a flat correction for that fourth wave, or this could just be that fifth wave that started out, the early stages of that fifth wave. So right now I have it labeled as the fifth wave, and within that fifth we see waves 1, 2, 3, and then now we're in that fourth. So we should just see a break of this trend line to give us that fifth, but we could be in the fourth wave still. So definitely looking for that pair to push higher, but for those that have moved stops to break even, put your stop to 858 just to lock in some profit. So we'd be locking in 60 pips at 0.858. So one of the pairs I want to touch on this week is the Euro Yen. And the Euro Yen setting up nicely for a short at this area. So as we zoom out, we see that we had the impulses coming up, and then now we were in the corrective phase. So we have wave 1 completed. Wave A rather, apologize. Wave A completed, and then we see wave B running flat, correction, and then now we're working on wave C. So as we jump out on the hourly charts, we see that wave B retraced about 61% of wave A, and then our targets for wave C on this should be at 123.43, so 123.5, and then the other targets is 118.7. So looking for this pair to push significantly lower from this point, at least 600 pips stand to make on this pair. So now as we jump down on the 30-minute charts, as labeled, wave 1 is already completed in wave C, and then we have that corrective phase, that A wave followed by the B, the C. So now this took the form of a flat correction, as we see waves A and wave C are equal in length, as well as wave B. So it's a flat correction, and then we should see prices take off from this region. It's also capped by this descending trend line. So right here would be a great opportunity to enter short and look for it to push lower with a stop at the recent high of 130.20, call it. So put a stop above that, maybe 130.3, and then look for this pair to push towards 126, as that would be a 161% move of wave 1. So definitely looking for this pair to push lower with trailing stops in place. And another pair I wanted to touch on was the Kiwi Dollar. So we were looking at the Kiwi Dollar at the end of last week, and we did take advantage of that wave 4, the C wave within wave 4. We entered long at 77.2, I believe, and we ran this pair up to 78.4, which is what we were targeting. So our targets were met, and then should have looked to go short, but we kind of missed out on that as the move happened rather swiftly. But now we're looking to see if to take advantage of the impulses going up. So we have wave 1 completing already, so I'm expecting to see some sort of a pullback from this descending trend line. So I'm expecting prices to push towards that 50 or the 61. If you can catch us at 77.4, that would be a great area to go along and look to run this pair up some more towards 0.8. So look for this pair to pull back towards that 61 fib, but I will not rule out a pullback towards that 38 fib. But that 61 fib is a perfect area for us to go long. So limit orders at 77.4 be a good place to enter it along. And then another pair is the euro dollar. Now with the euro, it still appears as if we're in the impulsive phase going down. Now with the euro, currently we see that 1, 2, 3, 4. So expecting wave forward to finish at that 38.2 fib, but I'm looking for that 50 fib. So I'm hoping prices push hard to that 50 fib, 29.3. So good areas to get long, get short rather, will be 129.2, 129.1, and just to look for like a 100 pip run to the downside. So it's looking for it to pull up a bit higher, then we can enter this short and try to take advantage of that down move, which would coincide with a correction in the Kiwi. So that today's the daily video. Any questions or comments, feel free to jump in the chat room, and you can contact Paul or myself, and we will gladly assist you with any comments and or questions you guys may have. And for you guys that are not members with us as yet, but definitely like our analysis, well, feel free to sign up for that 7-day trial. You can check us out and see if our methods match your trading needs. You can also follow us on Twitter if you're not already doing so. The handle is @eWaveSource, and there we tend to give out like free charts, and we give out our chart of the day as well. So whenever we update the chart of the day, we usually put it out on the Twitter, and then you guys can just check that out and see what we're looking at. So once again, thanks for watching today's video, and have a safe week trading.